Hi, everyone, and welcome to the final episode in my Christmas series this season. I have a link to the playlist in my description box below if you missed any of the previous episodes. Using mostly Dollar Tree items, we're going to be creating some high-end Christmas decor. I hope you enjoy today's projects and find tons of inspiration. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button right below this video so you won't miss any upcoming projects. For our first project, we are using one of Dollar Tree's glass plate candle holders. It measures about 6 inches in diameter, as well as one of their church ornaments. We're also using some of their macro LED lights. I'm going to place the LED lights inside of the church, about 2 or 3 of the lights. I do go ahead and turn that on so I can make sure that I have enough lights on the inside. And I'm going to go ahead and set that on the plate for right now. We are also using Dollar Tree's Christmas trees, and this comes in a pack of 3. I'm going to go ahead and hot glue the church down to the plate, but for a more permanent hold, you may want to use some super glue or E6000. I'm placing the largest tree behind the church so that we'll be able to hide that battery pack when we're finished. I'm going to wrap the lights around that a couple of times and then hot glue another tree on the side of the church and wrap the lights around that a couple of times, making sure that I end up at the bottom of the tree so that I can wrap that around and add our third tree on the other side and be able to wrap those lights around a couple of times. Then I can pull the battery pack to the back of that tall tree and stand it up, and you won't be able to see it. We're also using some of Dollar Tree's angel wood shapes. They are absolutely precious. I'm going to hot glue 3 of those down in the front, and then I'm going to add some Dollar Tree faux snow. Now you could definitely apply Mod Podge and then sprinkle your snow on there. I'm just going to put my snow on there so that I'll be able to take that off before I store it when the season is over, and then next season I can just add that snow back in. This project was so easy, but it turned out absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait for you guys to see what it looks like at night. Our next project is a very easy project using Dollar Tree's wall art. You can find several different designs at Dollar Tree. You can also find some of this at Walmart. Have you guys seen Dollar Tree's ceramic plates with the plate stand on the back? These are so beautiful. They measure about 5 inches, and I was able to find the round ones and the square ones. I'm going to take some of that wall art and apply it directly to the plate. And what I love about this is you don't even need to use Mod Podge. You can just stick these directly on the plate. When the season is over, you can change them out. You can keep these plates up all year long and change out your decor for every holiday. So I chose to do the 2 penguins, and then the snowman. He is much larger than the plate, so I'm going to cut him out, hold it up, and then I can just trim it down so that he will fit. Now, with my snowman, it did have a crease right in the middle where the paper was folded over, but that's a super easy fix. All you have to do is peel that side up to where that crease is, and then very gently push everything down out towards the side, and it'll get that crease and any kind of air bubbles out. There are so many possibilities with these beautiful plates. You could draw on them or even use your Cricut to create personalized decals. For this project, you will need one of Dollar Tree's pizza pans. We're going to give the inside rim as well as the entire bottom inside of the pan 1 coat of white chalk paint. Allow that to dry, and we're going to take Waverly Antique Wax as well as one of Dollar Tree's chip brushes. I'm going to dip my brush into some water and mix it around with the antique wax. Then I'm going to go around the inside rim And then I'm going to go across the pizza pan going in one direction. So we're trying to create a faux wood effect. And the reason we painted it white on the bottom is so that that light color will peek through as we're applying the antique wax, and it's going to give it that wood grain look. So after applying one coat, if you want it to be a little bit darker, you can add a second coat. That's what I'm doing here. So my first coat has already dried, and I'm going to apply that second coat. You'll allow that to thoroughly dry, and then we're going to take some white chalk paint and a Dollar Tree round sponge applicator, and we're going to go over the top rim of the pizza pan. So you may be wondering, why didn't we just paint that to begin with? Well, I knew it was going to be a little bit messy adding that antique wax, and I knew that it was going to get on the top of the rim, so I just waited until all of that dried, so I would only have to add 2 coats to the top. Once you let that dry, you can then flip it over, and we're going to add a hanger to the back using some hot glue, some twine, and some ribbon. Now, of course, if you want a more permanent hold, you'll need to put on a more permanent glue instead of the hot glue. We're using one of Dollar Tree's wood stars as well as 2 of their wood Christmas tree ornaments. We're going to paint each one of these with 1 coat of the white chalk paint. Then I'm going to use one of my scrapbook papers. This comes out of a book from Hobby Lobby when they had their half off sale, so it was $5 for 60 8.5 by 11 sheets. This particular book is called Country Christmas. I'm using one of Dollar Tree's foam Christmas trees as a guide to trace and cut out my scrapbook paper. I just love the design of this particular tree. Now we can apply a layer of Mod Podge to the back of our scrapbook paper, and I am using a damp paintbrush. And make sure you get your edges so that they don't curl up on you. Then we can apply this to the center of our pizza pan, hot glue the star right to the top, and hot glue a tree on each side of our scrapbook paper tree. This is such a beautiful project, and you could paint the bottom of your pizza pan any color you like. I would love to know what you guys think of project number 3. For our next project, we are using one of Dollar Tree's glass bowls. This measures 3.5 inches across the top, and it's about 4 inches tall. Dollar Tree also carries some of the cutest miniatures, like this one with Santa and the Santa mailbox and Frosty, and then they have some elves and a bridge. You can also find some at Hobby Lobby at half off. These were $1.50 a piece. You could get 2 Christmas trees, 2 Santas, and 3 snowmen. And I think they're pretty heavy duty. They're made with like some sort of ceramic. So I am going to hot glue Santa in the center. Of course, for a more permanent hold, you'll want to use something like super glue or E6000. Then I'm going to put a snowman on each side, and using some of Dollar Tree's bottle brush trees with the wood platforms at the bottom, I'm going to attach 3 of those behind these 3 figurines. Then using my hairdryer, I'm going to use that on the high setting to remove any of the glue strands before adding in some Dollar Tree faux snow. Now, I found this beautiful candle holder at Dollar Tree. I was only able to find one. You guys let me know if you have seen these before in your Dollar Tree. I'm going to attach the glass bowl to the top. Of course, you're going to want to use something like E6000 to create a nice strong hold on that. And I'm also using a glass candle holder plate from Dollar Tree that is the perfect width for the top, which is 4 inches. Now, I am using a LED battery operated candle. I do not recommend putting a real candle on top of this. So I'm going to use the battery operated one and set that directly on top. Now it is super cute just as is, but if you want to add a little pop of color, you can take some of Dollar Tree's garland to create a ring base for the bottom of your battery operated candle, just by wrapping that around. And then of course I like to trim mine down because it's a little bit longer and bushier than I would like for it to be. You can then add in some red berries for another pop of color, or you could also take some white chalk paint and give it that nice, beautiful, snowy effect. Now, I have some greenery from Hobby Lobby that I've already created a candle ring for, so you could switch this out. It's just a personal preference, whatever you like to use, and then you have the cutest snow globe candle holder. For this project, we are using another Dollar Tree pizza pan. I'm going to give this 2 coats of white chalk paint on the inside rim as well as the inside of the bottom of the pan. Once that dries, I'm going to take a round sponge brush and some black chalk paint. This is going to give me the perfect paint line on the top rim of the pizza pan. Then I'm using 2 stems off of a bundle from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to remove those bottom 2 branches and then cut a little bit down so that I'll be able to overlap these, and I'm going to attach them together using some floral wire. Then I'm going to use some ribbon that I already had on hand. I ordered this from Amazon. It has lasted me so long, and I have a link to this in my Amazon store, which is in my description box below if you are interested. I'm going to create a bow by folding that over to create a loop and then folding it from the bottom to create another loop. I'm just going to go around it so that I have 4 loops on each side. Then I can tie the middle with a piece of twine. I'm going to double knot that and pull it really tightly. And then I'll cut my excess off, and I'm going to take another strip of that ribbon. I'm going to fold it over, glue it in half, and then glue it in half again. You can actually skip this step because I'm going to end up adding more to the bow. I didn't make it as full as I wanted it to be, and originally this was just to cover up the twine in the middle. Pull your loops apart and spread them out, and then we're going to hot glue this to our greenery swag that we made right in the center. So if you recreate this bow, I do recommend putting about 5 loops on each side, because once I got that on there and spread it out, I decided I needed 2 more loops. So I'm going to take a piece of ribbon and I'm going to hot glue the 2 ends together to make 1 large loop. And then once that glue sets up, I can add some glue in the middle and pinch it together so it's going to make 2 loops. Then I could take this piece and attach it in the opposite direction on top of my bow, and it's going to make it look a lot more fuller. And I'm just attaching that with some hot glue. Now once your glue sets up, make sure you spread your loops out and fluff your bow up. But before we attach this to the pizza pan, we're going to create a hanger on the back using some twine, hot glue, and some ribbon. Of course, for a more permanent hold, you'll want to use something other than hot glue. Then we can flip this back over and attach our swag right there to the top of our pizza pan. Now, you can use some Dollar Tree snowflakes. I did not have enough on hand, so I'm going to use some wooden snowflakes from Hobby Lobby. I bought these last year. I picked out 8 of them, and I gave each one of them a coat of black paint using that little round sponge applicator. And I am using this Merry Christmas sign from Michael's. I bought this for $2, but Dollar Tree carries this sign up at the top of the right of the screen. And I think this will work for this project as well. I'm going to paint the sign with 1 coat of black chalk paint, and then I'm going to hot glue this right to the center of our pizza pan. Then we can lay out our snowflakes in the design that you want on there. So I chose to put 3 at the bottom and 3 at the top. Once you have your placement, you can go back in and hot glue each one of these down. And I think this turned out absolutely beautiful. If you have a favorite out of today's video, please let me know in the comments section down below. I always love to know which one is your favorite. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button right below this video if you haven't done so already. Please take care, and I will see you guys next time.